Hello, welcome back to another anime art video. My name is Dennis and I am a beginner artist, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing this random spectator. Gohan and not Gohan, Goten and Trunks are duking it out. They fighting, and we finally getting the boys in action. We finally getting Videl, seeing them go to work, seeing them go ham bony. And this is just a random, just a random spectator. Uh, it is a spectator sport, but um, I think it's funny how you don't you think it would be weird, like, okay, you end up sitting. The show writers did this on purpose. You end up sitting next to the people who your son is getting ready to fight, right? And then you see your first son lose significantly, right? See him just get like put down, okay? And then your next son comes up, and that person's child, that person's parents is right next to the other person who just beat your kid's parents. They're both sitting together. Naturally, naturally, if I see that, I would assume that they know each other, and I would also assume that my sons will probably lose the exact same way. And it's weird the mentality that she had, in regards to like my Kosa's going to beat that little boy. Like I'm like, what? Why? Like it's a little kid. Like you would have thought you would have said like, "Oh, take it easy on him" or something like that. But no, you're like, "Oh, he doesn't even get to show off his abilities in this battle." Like if you're an adult, right? Like there's a difference between like fighting a kid, right, as an adult and not letting the kid win, but still, showing respect to the fact that you are fighting a kid, right? Versus the way she carried herself, where she's just like, oh, beat that little boy really quickly and then just get it over with. If anything, she should have been like, like, don't beat him too bad, or don't, like, don't overdo it. It's still a kid, right? Like, in my opinion, that's when it comes to like fighting. There's a difference in, like, let's say, like, because me personally, I don't take it easy on a kid, right? Like in any circumstance, but when it's a fight, it's completely different, or a spar, it's completely different. But if it's something like a foot race or a basketball game or baseball or something like that, like, I don't take it easy. And the reason why is because if the kid is trying to aim to be either better than me or better than somebody who's far better than me, then who am I to lower my skill down to make it easier for the kid to beat me? So then once the kid get better, then let's say let's say I play basketball with a kid, right? Or let's say I'm running. Let's say we run a mile, right? And I slow down and I let the kid run in front of me. The kid in their head, they're not thinking that I'm taking it easy on them. They're like, "Oh yeah, I got the lead. I got the lead." And then let's say I wait until the kid gets a little bit tired to pass them, right? The kid's like, "Oh man, I would have won if I didn't get tired. So let me work on my stamina," right? So then the kid works on his stamina, has the same speed but more stamina, and I beat him again. He's like, "Oh man, I don't even know what to work on. I didn't even get tired that race," right? Like this kid, like I'm giving this kid false hopes of beating me when he's not even aiming to try and beat me. He's aiming to beat somebody higher than me. That's like playing basketball with somebody and then that person being like, "Oh, I'm going to be the next Michael Jordan." The moment you let that kid beat you, the kid thinks that they're getting closer to their goal, closer and closer. But if you play to your hardest, then when the kid actually beats you, they know that they're actually getting better because it was a hard challenge for them to even get close to beating you, right? The harder it is for this person to beat you or this kid to beat you, the more the better they'll feel when they actually do manage to do it, when you stop taking it easy. I mean, when when you're because you haven't been taking it easy. But if you take it easy all the time, then it's always like a constant wall in front of this kid, and they don't know what they can improve because they can't beat you no matter what they do. It's different if they know what your highest ability is, so they know where to strive for. Like if I run a straight line and then I time it and I run it at my fastest, the kid knows what I can run this distance at my fastest. So they just have to aim for beating that time. Whereas if I ran a straight line and I only ran at half my speed, that time the kid is going to thrive to beat that time, but realistically I can run faster, so he can't, like, he's not getting a good representation on the actual distance between me and his ability. So I would never take it easy on a kid in that regard. But in a fight, it's completely different because adults can knock out kids with one shot, like, really. So I mean, like, the most you'll get is, like, let's say a kid that does martial arts, but that's like, like, rare and a few that you'd ever get somebody that can actually fight an adult. But yeah, let's get into this. Don't you see?
Time ticks and decays, never to return, never to feel whole. Isn't it so easy to lose yourself in time, to draw a finish line, to give yourself to one beyond what's good and bad? It kills me not to know. Lost beyond the air.
right, I am finished with this picture of the the countless bystanders. I don't know if I'm gonna draw a bystander in the next, well, not the next, but like the, like the next, not the very next one that I draw, but the next one after that, the next, yeah. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna draw a bystander, somebody that's watching the battles, or if I'm gonna draw like one of the kids. Um, it all depends. I don't know if I'm gonna draw Videl. I might want to draw Videl because I think that she's gonna have a look like this on her face in the next episode. So, I mean, we're gonna see what I end up deciding to draw, but I don't know if I want to draw spectators, another batch of spectators like I did this video. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do in the comment section just to make it better for you to watch next time. The glove is off. Peace, love. Thanks for watching.